Hello everybody, this is Ruler of Ice and welcome to another episode of Deceased, a hidden object game. And I actually thought that I would move on from this, but this began to bother me. There is a secret ending to this game, I know it. And I'm going to try look at the episodes and see if there's something changed there. Also, I did one thing off the record, and I rescued that one doll in the hallway section. So that would make it right, since it did point out that you should save that doll. Well, I did. I managed to save it. So let's see if there's actually anything. Nothing in here, at least. And what about the clinic? No. 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 Nope. Nope. And no. Oh! Where did this come from? Compassionate heart. Clear certain conditions. Do what must be done to the test subject. In the room I found under the OR, I ran into him. At first I was disgusted. Then I was terrified. But no matter how long I waited, I never moved an inch. He never moved an inch. After a while, once I was sure I was safe, I began to feel anger. He was the one who did something to me. Those eyes on me. That someone, always looking down at me. No doubt about it, he was the one. There was a door. Maybe I could escape through it, but all he's doing is sitting there. He's right in front of me, but no hallucinations ensued. I just stood there and waited. Then I realized all the papers I've been reading, the white box, the machine in a treatment room that transplanted diseases, and the results of that. I didn't have the whole story, but I knew at least a little about him. I am an immature doctor. I don't know how he was born, how he lives, what he's feeling. What I do know is that he's been forced to pass the time while in totally meaningless pain, on and on and on. And I knew only one way to solve that right now. There is only one way to stop pain totally. Forever. And it's not good. There was one thing I could do. To do it, I needed to perform some research first. If none of the secrets in here are known to the public, then everything available to me must be written down somewhere. I need to read through everything, then do what I can with it. Now there is no white cube. Now there is only this. I tried talking to him but stopped. I figured it'd be irresponsible of me. I didn't know anything. I don't know if he could hear me or recognize my presence, but I didn't think he was dead. I talked to him. First I apologized. I'm sure it was meaningless to him though. I intended to do what I could. I didn't know what he wanted, but if I were him, I know I'd want that much done for me. In the end, I cried. The tears came naturally. The one thing I could do for him was also the worst thing I could do. If I was a better person, maybe there could have been another way. But there's only one thing I can do here. Goodbye, I said. Goodbye and sorry. You're trying to kill me. I won't say that's a mistake. Yeah, that's what I have to do. As a doctor, I would be responsible for making sure the patient is never in pain, doesn't feel pain. But if it's constant and it's agonizing, that there are still other ways. I'll tell you later, after you kill me. You still want me to fail here? This is like limbo. Or what do you call it? The place where you have to repent in every way possible. What more do you want? But I remember, there was something. The term dangerous medication is just a way to cover your ass. They're afraid of releasing this child. And that black medicine, I made it to kill that child. That by itself should do the deed. And there it is. The key sentence. That black medicine, I made it to kill that child. So a black medicine, somewhat of a medication, is what's written here is true. I don't see a black medicine. A liquid in an odd-looking case. Should I use this? No. What about here? This is kept away from the rest for some reason. It's an eerie shade of black. Should I use this? If what that note says is true, then just using this should kill the subject, whoever it is. Use this. Alright. I poured in the liquid. The machine began making a little sound. Must have reacted to the fluid. Now to operate this machine. Oh, there's text here. I'm bringing this quietly. Using machine. It's a guide to using machines and medications. Medicines used. Handle all medicines carefully. Improper mixing may result in the production of lethal toxic gas. Which means if I mess this up, it's instant game over. Oh, there are a lot of medications apparently. Care must be taken outside the fully sealed and is forbidden. So much of its areas exposed. Oh, I have to actually know what medications what? Really? It has the effect of boosting the effects of all other medications, but this use is general. So water is absolutely no. As much of its stuff is exposed. Must be carefully sealed away from outside mysteries and dangers. So DD-31 is also a no. Must be kept sealed, but a small amount does need to be exposed to other areas. Still using has the effect of stabilizing the test subject. That sounds like something I should use if I want to save him. But in this case, I guess I can only kill him. All documents on used medication has been disposed of. Oh, great. The machine made a loud noise as it performed the task I wanted from it. The fluid flowed into his body. He didn't say anything. There was just a whirring sound of a machine and then silence. Happy end. I don't think this is a happy end. I imagine he's gone. Nothing looks different. Oh, that's what I thought. It was the only thing I could do. He couldn't die, or move, or talk, or hear me. All he could do was feel the pain, forever and ever. Ending all that was both the only thing I could do and the worst. What could I do for him after that? Bury him? In the past, I would have found it stupid to do anything for the dead. But now... I confronted my client with what I'd found in the room and told him everything I knew, but he didn't respond. My client definitely knew something, but no matter what, he wouldn't talk. So I took the materials I had and conducted my own research. I did find a little bit of related info, but after several years of pursuit I still didn't have a solid clue about anything. The hospital was immediately sealed off and demolished without a trace. Any lead I had was erased forever. After a while, I finished my research. I went back to my medical career in order to keep food on the table. I ran a small clinic, doing what I could for my local neighborhood. My income was nowhere near what it was before, but the hallucinations were gone. I even got married, and I think I'm pretty happy now. It's the kind of perfect life that I couldn't even dream of before. Sometimes, I'd recall that ashen face I saw, a face I never saw again, a face that nobody else ever knew. I built a grave for him, an empty, nameless one. That was about all I could do for him. Yup, that's all you can do. So I guess even somebody like me could find happiness. Maybe he had a future like that waiting for him too. If this is a good ending, then what's the other thing that I can do for him? Save him? What happens if I do that? There's still something more. Something more. What is it? Part of me is in part 3 of the hallway. What? Part of me is in part 3 of the hallway. Sometimes it's nice to turn away from ugly things and look upward instead. Oh, really? Part of me is in part 3 of the courtyard. I always wanted to climb up there sometime. So there are 2 things. Hallway and part 3. Oh, do you mean those memories? Do you mean that? I think it means that. But where is it? Where is that memory? I'll collect these. Most of these at least. But where is the memory? There? My father died without a word, expressing my feelings for me without even moving his eyelids. I was just a tool to them. Oh, it's that thing's memories, the white box's memories. That's what it is. Really? Huh, I see. Now, where's the other one? There's still at least one more. And find the killer. Oh. It's the woman. Alright. This is the same, there's nothing here. And now, the third part of the courtyard. Now, where's the memory in here? Here? No. Just do it over again. Find the items and follow the cat's footprints. There's some more to this than meets the eye. I think you know this, but it's good to have your friend help. Especially if it's your friend's stuff. There! And then a compassionate doctor appeared, mindful of problems, just a normal, kind human being. Boy in a box. So they are its memories. Alright, let's do this out of the way. Where's the, there. Ignore that sound. The cat's story is also quite tragic, really. It died here in a hospital, waiting for its master, the boy who died. Alright, is there something more then? Not here. Not here. Nothing. Nothing's changed here. I'll just do this and that'll be that. Let's check the first one. Is there something in here? Okay, I still can't touch the key. So what now? I don't get it. Is there something more that meets the eye here? Let's do this again. Yeah, it's the same. What about now? It's requiring a 100% walkthrough to get the true ending. You listen to everything I say. You know me, and I bet there's something you want to do. We shall meet again. What do you mean by that? You know me, and I bet there's something you want to do. We shall meet again. Like saving you? How? How do I do that? How do I do that? I know you. How do I know you? Really? Really, you required me to play this through again. The ends of ideals. Clear certain conditions. Do what must be done to the test subject. In a room I found under the OR, I ran into him. I turned to face the presence at the other end of the corridor. A presence that was faced with pain for every moment of every day. A human being is a creature of pain, whether for themselves or for somebody around them. Pain is inevitable. But the pain he felt had absolutely nothing to do with him. He didn't even expect it was for anybody's sake. He just kept living on, for the sake of people he never knew. He wasn't even given any way to express his pain. It was just like what I had tasted. An unfair world that offered no denial, no escape. An awful life. One that I had tasted inside and outside of this place. He only lived for pain, not even allowed the right to die. There was nothing to color a life like this. It was just a dark, crumbling hole, much like his own skin. Yes, perhaps he had put me through a world of pain. The hallucinations I saw had given me nothing but my own destruction. But his pain was cruel, malicious, enough to destroy both him and everyone else. But there was something I could do. I had been around. I knew things. Things buried in my hallucinations that now were more valuable than anything. It meant that, as a doctor, there was something I could do. I am a doctor, one without a license, but that doesn't mean I can't treat people. First, some research. I need to research to save his life, to obtain the best result I can. The best result I can think of as a doctor. I live to help others live. There are arrows here, but... Let's read the notes again. Never place medicines out of position. Even small mixing mistakes can be lethal. But the top shelf isn't related, so knock yourself out. Okay, so all the medicines on the top shelf are out. There's nothing there that I need. However, use a certain fluid kept separately from the rest of the medicine, and you should be able to hold life activity. Certain fluid kept separately from the rest of the medicines. Just use that alone. Don't use any other medicines. Oh, this one also had the means to kill him. Means of saying. And the black medicine. I managed to kill the child. That by itself should do the deed. But you definitely needed to save him too. Okay, so this same black medicine that I used previously is also needed to save him. But what else? I need something else. What is it? There's nothing there. Since the experiment was successful, records show that the disease transferred to semi-homeless men can always open our stories to passionate. You can use a special suspension fluid to keep bodily deterioration in check, solidifying them and create the perfect nursery. In theory, at least. Oh wait, did they do this to him? Oh my god, that's a fate worse than death. So what now? If those notes are to be believed, then this area doesn't matter to me. So there's no medicine. I do see those arrows, but can I trust them? Administration stimulates the test subject's pain receptors. Administration stimulates the test subject's pain receptors. Why would I want that? Why would I want to stimulate the subject's pain receptors? If he is already in great pain, then it doesn't need that. So what is this? Reduce contact with outside air. Fully sealing it is forbidden, as it may cause changes in its properties. Is this actually the black liquid? But I do need it to save him. Okay, So maybe I need something else. As much of its surface area should be exposed as possible. A clear case is recommended, as it needs to be kept under regular observation. And this is dangerous at this point in time. You say at this point in time. A clear case is recommended, as it needs to be kept under regular observation. Okay, that's a possible one. Regular drinking water. If the color of the water is usually either clear or blue in a game. I presume it's blue, so the bottom right bottle is false, and there's an arrow on it. So that's false. That is actually false. As much of the surface area should be exposed as possible, must be kept in small quantities. A larger quantities may cause changes to its properties. Unknown. And should be exposed. I'm guessing it's that plate? Must be carefully sealed and away from outside air. Administration is dangerous. I don't know what sort of medicine is that, and if it's sealed away, then it's somewhere else. It's not on the shelf. Must be kept sealed, but a small amount does need to be exposed to other air. Store using this specially provided lid has the effect of stabilizing test subject. That I need. If a small amount does need to be exposed, then it should be specially sealed. Wasn't there a specially sealed bottle somewhere? Do not use under any circumstance. Slated for disposal due to its danger. Do not place on the shelf. I'm guessing at least 2 of these things are on the upper shelf. The liquid's in a specially sealed bottle. Should I use this? Specially sealed bottle. Yes! That's what I need. Okay. Did I already? This is kept away from the rest of some reason. It's an eerie shade of black. Yes, I need this. Because one of the notes say that I truly need this to save him. Now, if I looked at that correctly, I still need one more. I had 2 choices. This is probably what that meant. This, a clear case is recommended, as it needs to be kept under regular observation. Well, this is a clear case, and it's holding liquid. Administration is dangerous at this point in time. There's the keyword, at this point in time. I don't know if it's actually dangerous or not. Then there's this. This is an unknown. As much of its surface area should be exposed as possible, must be kept in small quantities. Nothing in a wooden cup, okay. It's empty or used maybe? Oh, it's probably used. Then this is water. This is obviously water. This or that. But I already know that this one is false. I'm pretty sure this one is false. And if these ones are used, then the only thing left is this. A liquid in an odd-looking case. Should I use this? Yes! Use this. Alright. I poured in the liquid. The machine began making a soft sound. Must have reacted to the fluid. Now to operate this machine. Then... that's it. I did it! The machine ate up the liquid and made a small sound. But then nothing happened. I kept waiting. Several hours later, nothing had changed. I spent several days examining the machine and its mechanisms, trying to see if I could do something. It accomplished nothing. After 2 years, I managed to replicate one of the liquids. 10 years after that, I successfully repaired the machine. Give me another 10 years, and I bet I can save him. I'll do whatever it takes. I have to rescue him, no matter what. Wait, what? That wasn't it? Wait. Let's do that same thing again. I actually think I forgot something. What if I talked to him? I went up to him and touched him. I felt like touching a wall. When I could feel that it was a person, with blood flowing through him. Right now, I doubt he can sense my voice, or my presence, but he will soon. I talked to him. About here. About what I have been doing. About myself. Although I didn't have much to say. My whole life revolves around helping people live. I never give up, no matter what. As a doctor, I can't give up. In the end, I cried. The tears came natural. I knew exactly how I felt. If I was a better person, maybe I could have come here sooner. As a doctor, I've always tried to take the high road. Not for the sake of my pride, but for other people's lives. I need you to wait for me, I said. I'll have you fixed up soon, I swear. Pity. Okay. So that was actually different. Let's do the same thing. I still think this is correct. If it isn't, then it's something else. Something else entirely. It's these 3, I'm sure of it. There's no 4th, and I'm pretty sure these are false. The machine entered the liquid and made a smooth sound, but then nothing happened. I kept waiting. Several hours later, nothing had changed. I spent several days examining the machine and its mechanism, trying to see if I could do something. It accomplished nothing. After 2 years, I managed to replicate one of the liquids. 10 years after that, I successfully repaired the machine. Okay, that wasn't it either. That really wasn't it. I thought it was. So I'm pretty sure that I needed this to save him. That much is certain. But then what else? This is also one, and I'm sure that I need. And one of these is water. I'm pretty sure one of these is water. What is this button? Liquid of blood red color. Should I use this? If I'm not mistaken, that's red. That's blood. It has to be blood, even though it's not sealed. By the way, is there something? Use a machine. The manual describing button names and use has been disposed of. Instructions will be given orally by the attendant. Great, so there's no... Must be kept in small quantities. I'm guessing this one is the W22. But I don't know if it's that or not. You think this is the best result? Well, I happen to think so anyway. If you talk to me more, I bet you'll learn more about me. When you kill me, too. Yeah, I've done that, thanks for the tip. So all these tips are said by this one. No wonder they were useless to me. I'm taking this. I don't know if it's correct or not, or if these arrows are actually correct or not, but I still think this is water. Suddenly I began to feel sick. Okay, so that wasn't it either. I got good results. Wait a minute! There are arrows on the machine too! There are arrows on the machine too! Oh! Okay, so maybe if I do this again, like this, and then pull these, this is the correct one. Okay, and now I press this. I pulled the switch, the machine emitted a high-pitched whine, so much for that one. I pressed the button, the machine emitted a high-pitched whine, so much for that one. I pushed the button, the machine emitted a high-pitched whine, so much for that one. Okay, now, she made a louder noise as I performed the task I wanted from it. The fluid flowed into his body. He didn't say anything. There was just the whirring sound of a machine, and then silence. Yes! Yes, a bad end! Why do you say bad end? Everything went as planned. I feel like I just pulled off an operation that had no hope of success. I waited for a while. No chains, but I had to wait. It's important, sitting there, waiting for your patient. A doctor is about far more than what they do by the operating table. But I suppose it's alright if I sleep a bit as I wait. I feel so tired. Oh, 8 pages! I woke up in a laboratory. Despite the hard flu, I slept wonderfully. I don't think I've ever slept so well in my life. It made me feel great for a while. All the problems in my brain disappeared, and I was positive they'd never appear again. But that little bit of happiness only lasted until I looked toward him. All that was there, where he used to be, was an empty chair. So I really did save him. Why do you say it was a bad end? He needed rest, I felt. No matter what kind of person he was, going outside was out of the question for a while. I tore out of the hospital in pursuit of him, but in the end, I never found him. Then, on the very next day, the man who gave this job to me died. His head and all of his limbs had been beaten with a blunt object. First the head, instantly killing him. Then both of his arms and legs shattered. A crime of passion, as the police put it. Ew, oh god. Seeing the stone-like fragments mixed with the blood in the crime scene told me everything I need to know. It went without saying that he did it. The man I had just released. The victims began to pile up as the days wore on. They were all on that list of doctors working in the basement laboratory. To be exact, not just them. Everyone connected to them too. Family, relatives, friends, even neighbors. They all met the same fate. So I decided to pursue him. My name wasn't on that list, but if I ever met him, I was sure I wouldn't survive the encounter. Still, I had to speak with him. I saved his life, but I was just an immature doctor. I had to bury the mistakes I made in his treatment. So I hit up the remaining names on the list. But as I did, the number of survivors dwindled. I found myself discovering corpses again and again. This went on for about a year. Then finally, by process of elimination, I met the last person involved, alive. When I rang the doorbell, I was greeted by a girl, about the same age as that boy I saw. This girl was the last one. No matter who it was, he never made any exceptions. Gathering my breath, I tried to warn the girl. Choosing my words carefully, to keep her from panicking, I tried to frame the awful truth for her. But try as I did, she didn't even look at me. Her eyes were pointed toward my shoulder. Who's that behind you? A great horror story if I ever heard one. Okay. Okay. So that was the bad ending. Is there a fourth one? Because there's usually 4 chapters. That didn't even say anything. Is there more here? There is! White sickness clears certain conditions. Let him do what must be done on me. Wait, what? Let him do what must be done on me? What do you mean by that? Try holding your breath. Just a few minutes is fine. Even that's enough to make the concept of death flash across your mind, isn't it? That's how I was for 10 years. I was ill. Just a regular, ill person. Just a bit unlucky. I had an accident, and all I could do was breathe. But even that was a happier phase than how I was right now. First they put my body into a square box. Then they pumped this viscous liquid into it. I saw them. I tried moving my eyes. I don't know if I actually did or not. But they pumped that over my head, and then it hardened. I had become a box. Well, wait. I'm the box? I'm that? Really? It was suffocating. I heard all over. Inside the solidified liquid, every part of my body fell apart. But I was alive. They and their technology kept me alive. I was a nursery of disease. Even if I didn't breathe for 10 years, even if my body was shattered, even if they planted diseases from random strangers into me, I never died. All I understood was pain. I wished in my heart for death, but the wish never came true. They wouldn't even allow my heart to be broken. Everything in me was healthy, mercilessly healing me. That's why I kept my sanity, unlike you. I kept my sanity as a human being, and for 20 years I waited. It's all thanks to you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Right. Everything's perfect. The doctor with the compassionate heart and the exact knowledge I need. Now I just need to instruct him. Tap him on the head and say what I want him to do. Then he'll start to take action. Really? So all this time, he was the one... But where's the cat come in? Talk about dedication. Doesn't get along with too many people, but he's got talent. No wonder he was shunned. He's had nothing but bad experiences. The woman he got along with died with her child, and his friends were insane. Those hallucinations weren't my fault. Everything before he came here was all his own problem. But as part of that, he came to know me, to get involved with me. He came to know about his hospital. He could kill me, or let me live. I didn't mind either one. It's me. I don't know how I look, and I probably won't ever again. Nothing could make me happier. Let him do what must be done on me. Well, the good ending was that I killed. Is that what I have to do? And I haven't been able to use the cat at all here. That's the right medicine. But you haven't used this. That's the right medicine, but you haven't used this. That's not it. If you use this, he'll die. What will you do? I am actually deciding the fate. Well, the good ending was this. Choose this. He put the wrong medicine in here. The fumes it spattered are gonna kill him soon. I told him to do that out of appreciation for him. If he chose the right medicine and I got out of here, he'd probably regret it his whole life. So I killed him. I'm sure someone will save me sooner or later. Someone who's not so worth my appreciation. Ooh, wait, what? Wait. Wait. Are you actually now saying... Okay. Let's do it then. Let's say what the right medicine. That's the right medicine. Will you have him choose this? Okay? That's not it. If you choose this, he'll die. Nope. That's not it. If you choose this, he'll die. It's empty. It's empty. That's the right medicine. Will you have him choose this? Yes. That's the right medicine. Yes. Okay. That's not it. Okay. This used to be everything I was made of. He was laughing when he posted this up. Then he cracked his own skull and died. What? It's all stuff about me. I'll have to try it out soon. Nobody knew more about me than this person. No doubt about it. There are a lot of uglier people out there than me. He could kill me or let me live. I didn't mind either one. But if I do this now, he'll live and start killing. I'm right here. There's an answer to every question in this hospital. There's no better conclusion than this. It's perfect. For now, at least. No, it's not. If I use this... He chose the right medicine, and the machine started working. Now he just needs to operate it. I could feel my long-forgotten senses return. I was turning back into a human being. I hope I can open my mouth. I want to take a deep breath and express my pain. And then... he wrapped up his work on me. Looks like he pulled it off correctly. He's even more perfect of a doctor than I thought. I'm glad I didn't let him die. I bet he'll save a lot more people too. People not involved with me. I'm sure everyone... Sorry. I'm sure everyone related to me is dead by now. Even if they aren't, they will be. And not from old age. Exactly how, I'm still working out. The people who put me in that box, the people who allowed that to happen, their children, grandchildren, relatives, friends, they'll all die. I'll wait until this incredible doctor of here falls asleep. If he knows what I'm trying to do, I'm sure he'll stop me. Nobody can say that I don't have a conscience in the end. Now, I'm outside the box. Hey. Oh, that's creepy. I really appreciate all of this. I think you could have come to know everything, just like that other doctor. That, by myself, makes me really happy. No matter what kind of power I had, no matter how talented the doctor was, it would have been pointless if you weren't there. I can say whatever I want, but what's the point if nobody's there to listen? You had enough curiosity to try and learn everything, and that sprung me out of that box. I existed for the first time because you recognized me, so thank you. I'm sure I'll be running into you soon. Until then, take care of yourself. One more thing. I need to find out one more thing. Am I actually able to kill him? I'll try this one more time. He put the wrong medicine. The fumes is better are gonna kill him soon. I think I can't. If I can end my life there, so how do I do it? How do I end a life there? Oh, this was... I don't know. But I guess that's the secret... one of the secret endings at least. I don't know what else to do here. But... oh well. I guess that's all I can do in this game, truly. So that's the end of Deceased, a hidden object game. What a secret, really. How in the world would a player really know what to do? Well, it does give advices and such, but still. Oh well. This is the last episode of this game, in any case. I won't record any more of this. So, thank you so much for watching this video, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and check out my previous Let's Play videos if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next game. Bye bye!